Warning: this video may contain loud music and or ear rape, flashing lights and spastic imagery, offensive content, numerous potential epileptic triggers. Fyrestrike Entertainment does not explicitly condone or sponsor the content that may appear in this video. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello and welcome back to Fyrestrike Entertainment. My name is Michael, and this is Fingerbones by David Zemensky. I think it's how I pronounce his name, if that's correct. Sorry if it's not. But it's meant to be. This is meant to be completed in a single setting. I have no information about this game other than that. My DPI is a bit high, so let me turn it down for a second. There we go. This is Fingerbones, though. We can exit via this door, or we continue on. So, there's no crouching. It's a psychological horror game. So I'm going to explore a little bit before I get started. Whenever I hover over something, it like it has the clicker. So I'm wondering. Oh, if I left click on something, I can open it. Okay. There's a flashlight. And what is this? It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotions, and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feeling. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Okay. That's all that I see for now. There's all this stuff here, and there's a knife. Set of knives. It's my weekend to get Katie, but I'm not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I'm not depressed, I'm enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. See, I don't know. I'm confused. When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal urge yesterday night in the cellar. Huh? Wait, there's a door here. Oh. Okay, what's this? I don't know what this is. I can't jump. Does the store open now? See, oh wait, there's something over here that's lit up. What's weird about this game? Oh, it's a keyboard. Open. On. Enlightenment. Guess we have to figure out what the passcode is. Morality. I wrote on, right? On. Open. There's another thing. There's a thing over here. And a thing over here. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as a door lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. What? Okay. Katie. Katie. Whoa. Does this open? Oh, it opened that. No, it didn't. It opened the door, right? Like, that makes sense. Oh. Oh no, dude. Did you lock your kid in a basement? I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific education. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably would ruin them anyway. Okay, dude. It finally happened. The whole world is in a chaos of thunder and screams, and when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days, and she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Katie was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we ran to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from all the irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Did he kill his daughter? His... the bu- Wait a second, wait a second. I think, legitimately, he killed his daughter. Because, remember, he said, like, there was a statement that his daughter was too much like the wife. Blood would ruin them anyway, in the bunker together. The tour room has been her name for years now. I can't bring myself to change it. The tool room. This room, right? Lynn. Lynn. Okay. So, this is kind of demented. So the bombs... So, the bombs dropped. This is not... This is like his basement. And then that goes into the cellar, and then the bunker. Okay, we have a beep. Is it this thing? Does this thing open? Or if that does open, and there's a dead body inside, I am going... Is that why it's called Fingerbones? Is that why? Horror doesn't need to be... Okay, now there's breathing. Horror doesn't need to be every single little thing. This is psychological, and oh boy, does this... I hurt a little. There's a door here, and it's locked. Assuming there's a note. I changed... I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. NNY. The rest of the word is missing. N and Y. N and Y. All I give is nanny. Huh. Because, like, when you have this issue, like, N and Y, what would be N and Y? Unless there's something else in this room. Another note, perhaps, that I just missed, yeah. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again. It brings up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. There are things I wanted to do for years, desires I've kept locked in the back of my consciousness. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. N and Y though. N and Y. It's not the beginning of a word. Like the ending of a word. N and Y probably should be something that's in like the other notes or something. Right? Because if it's in the other notes, it's probably his name. N and Y. No. Let's reread notes again. See, I'm trying to... It's hard to think of a name. Because when you think of a name, it's just there, right? N and Y, N and Y, N and Y. I think I'm trying to get into the bunker. And like each step takes me into a different room that's closer. And closer. So... Kid's screaming. N and Y. I was trying to base it off the other notes because that's seemingly what I'm supposed to do. But there's no notes here. N and Y, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Father's Day, excitement. Can't open any of the drawers. So what could it... Kid crying. N and Y, the rest of the word is something I can easily remember. It's a name, right? But nowhere does he say something he can easily remember, which would be someone's name, if the rest are names. But what is his name? N and Y. Wait, Lynn. Could it be Lynn backwards? N-N-Y-L. A name he remembers. Yeah, it is. Okay. I've spent so many minutes now trying to figure out that one word. But if you think about it, it's something he easily can remember. We don't have any other names. We have Lynn and we have Katie. Katie's the daughter. Lynn is the mother. now I think I think now we're finally trying to get in the bunker. I'm a bag of DNA, and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demanded reproduction. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by, because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence. Figments of our collective primordial imagination. Fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on Earth for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Yeah, I think I know what he did, and I think he did exactly what I think he did. Though I don't know what that button does. There's a thing up here, and I'm assuming it maybe opened that. And maybe there's one more. Did it open this? Yes, it did. So there's like a final note in here. And Fingerbones. The cellar is freedom. Oh boy, dude, freedom. Mentally, I'm not ready because based on what the character's done, like this dude is demented. People say that we play games and we are the character. In some ways, we are the characters that we play as, experiencing their stories. In other ways, you're looking at from an outside lens and seeing what a character does, because it's not your story, it's the character story. In this case, I don't know. Oh, okay. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway. And I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all of humanity for me to find freedom. He killed his own daughter. It's me a tour for a diary. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. So, dude, the father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died and he was left in the pitch dark. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. He could still hear her, even now. It was peaceful here in the cellar. It was free here in the cellar. And then it cuts. Oh. Okay. It's a short experience. Going into this, that's what I knew it was going to be. It's a game that Fingerbones is a game that takes your brain and says, here's something that what could happen if the nukes were to drop. And or the world were to end in some way. And it's like, okay. And then as you read, it just gets more and more demented. And you hate the character that is the father. Because, like, it is the truth that there is peace and freedom in the dark place, in the cellar. But his version of freedom and peace is throwing away any and all morality because he thinks that morality is fake. It doesn't exist. Jesus fucking Christ. That was demented though. I've played games. Okay, I've played a lot of games that are demented, that are twisted, that are weird, that are haunting. But as a short experience, that is demented. Jeez. Okay. I need to go. Oh, that it makes me want to go take a shower. Ha. Clean myself off of what I just. Uh. Good job, Mr. Zemansky. Good job. You created something that just uh. It's from 2014 too, so like it's not new. It's been around for over 10 years now, but I only finally got around to playing it because it's free, and I didn't. And I finally was like, hey, I'll play it. Ah, now I gotta play the other games I have that he made or that he's made. I'll probably jump me into other games that came after because I think Fingerbones is actually the earliest of the titles that he's worked on, or that are at least on Steam. Uh, I really just hope that it's not anything like what I just played. Like, I mean, good isn't like horror and psychological horror. I'm just hoping it's not similar story. No matter what I play, I'd rather stay away from that. Oh, nope. Okay. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. I need to go take a shower.